Hello everyone, welcome back to today's video, and in today's video we're doing a story time, which I've never done before, so I'm so excited. I'm going to be telling you guys about my absolutely insane and psychotic best friend lore. So all of this happened, which is, I think it's important to say that all of this happened last school year, so the 24-25 school year is when all of this happened. We're going to give some backstory on the lore of how I became friends with these people. So first, in the first story I'm going to tell you about, we became friends. She transferred to my school in August 2023. We're going to call her Lucy, and we were in the same friend group together with like 3 other people, which I'm not going to talk about them because they don't really contribute anything to this lore. We were in a friend group with them together, and then those friends all dropped me because of something stupid, which I'm not going to get into at all. So then I became friends with Lily and Katie, and we were friends for a whole year. So after me and Lucy stopped being friends for about 3 months, I was in a friend group with Lily, Katie, and someone, and like 1 or 2 other people. And one of those people was friends with Lucy. So me and Lucy we were like in the same, we ran in the same circle. We didn't talk, but we just ran in the same circle. Like, we were in group chats together and stuff. We didn't really necessarily have much bad blood or drama, but we just didn't talk as much. I get a text one day. So it was July, I believe. Yes, it was July. I was in band last school year. So we had just gotten done with the first week of band camp. It's Saturday, and I get a text from Lily saying, Lucy has a crush on you. And I'm like, this is really weird. So I screenshot it, send it to Lucy. And I'm like, this is really, really, haha, this is so funny. Like, Lily's trying to start drama. And Lucy texts me, no, I do like you. I really want to date you. And I say, no, sorry. I really don't want to date anyone right now. And so she spends the next week of band camp trying to convince me to date her. Until finally I'm like, no, I will block you. And she's like, okay, fine. And then, like, that's kind of like the only real lore that we have with her. So I thought that was like a little funny side note to start the video with. So now let's go to October of last year. Again, this big friend group that I'm in with Lucy, Lily, Katie, and like 2 other people. Drama. Because I feel like in school, you know, everyone just, there's like drama like once every 6 months in your friend group. But you know, like, you always end up getting over it. And it's just like, or it's like everyone does it. It happens to everyone. We're in this big, everyone is just beefing over nothing. Like, I had told Lily and Katie that Lucy was talking crap about them because she was. Like, I don't see where I went wrong telling Lily and Katie that Lucy was talking crap. And she was also like saying horrible things about them. Like, and she was trying to break Lily and her boyfriend up. And we'll call Lily's boyfriend Chase. So she was trying to break Lily and Chase up. Chase was not in our friend group. He was 2 grades above us. So we were freshmen and he was a junior. Also, I don't talk to any of these people anymore because I don't go to that school. And so she got mad at me, and so Lucy got mad at me for telling Lily and Katie that Lucy was talking crap about them. She got so mad at me, and so we stopped talking for like 6 months, literally. Okay, and then, so in September, Chase and Lily start dating. Now, me and Katie, we don't really like her boyfriend. I was more outward of like, hey, I don't like him, than Katie was. Me and Katie weren't as close, but me and Lily, we were like this. We were best friends. Like, to the point where we were like pinned contacts in each other's phones. Like, we were so close. Like, the closest I've like probably ever been with any of my friends. Like, we were so close. Like, we knew every little detail about each other. We were texting every day. Like, we would have 2-hour-long FaceTimes. Like, we were so close. Anyways, I don't really like Lily's boyfriend, which I feel like a lot of people just don't like their friends' boyfriends. But Lily's boyfriend, Chase, he was like being horrible to me. He was calling me slurs. He was telling me to myself. And he like literally like bullied me so much. Like I'm not even using that as like an exaggeration. Like, he really did. And so we would me and him would like basically get in like a bunch of little petty arguments all the time. And I was never like the one who started them. He was always the one who started them. Basically, he would like say stuff to me and be like, can you like shut up? Like, leave me alone, blah, blah, blah. And he would just like egg it on. And so obviously, like, I was like pretty annoyed. And so I was just like screaming at him. I was like, shut up. Like, shut up. Like, no one wants to talk to you. And anyways, then me and Lily got in a really big fight and we didn't talk for a few days. And so then they broke up in like January or February of this year. So now we move on to March. And you know, I should have seen this as like honestly a sign, which we'll get to in the big friendship breakup that happens after this. Lily and Katie were always like kind of like being mean to me, you know, like, what are you like? We always just like were mean to each other as a joke. Like, you know how you are with your friends, like you're like kind of mean to each other as a joke, but like, no, like they psychotically bullied me, and I was like saying like mean little like petty things. That's how it was. Like, they I was always the more tame one. Anyways, so there's 2 Lilies in this situation. And in real life, they do actually have the same name. But they were just like, I'm not going to talk about them because I don't like talking crap about people on the internet. I just don't think it's a very classy thing to do. I'm just telling my story. But they were like, kind of like, their friendship was very weird. It was very odd to me, like the things they did together. Anyways, that's not what we're talking about today. Lily 1, who was like my best friend, like we were like this. Like Lily 2 tells Lily 1, you should smear cheese on the shirt because you know those little like Ritz, like cheese things that you can like dip the cheese? She had one of those. And she's like, oh, ha, 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 I should. And so it smears all inside of my shirt. I have to go to the bathroom and get paper towels and like wipe it off. And so it's like stuck to my shirt, right? And so I stick it and she was wearing like a beige hoodie. And I was like, here, I was like getting it back to her. And like, I made like a split decision. I was like, I'm gonna wipe this on her shirt. So I wiped it on her sleeve. But like the sleeve kind of matched the color of the cheese. And I like kind of had like a weird cheese little stain on me the rest of the day. So once again, was I in the wrong? No, I wasn't. Can you tell like I'm still like really mad about this situation? And so they stopped talking to me for a week. And I had to go sit by people in the class who didn't like me. So that's a whole nother thing that I can talk about later. April, we get to April. You know how I said like every 6 months, like friend groups like are beefing and then they're like fine. Lily and Katie come to me and they're like, oh my gosh, like Lily's like, Katie's being annoying, Katie's being blah blah blah, and then Katie's being like, Lily's being annoying, Lily's being blah blah blah. But when they would like literally just like vent and talk crap about each other to me. It was more talking crap, less venting, but I won't say what they said because I don't remember. It was irrelevant. It's irrelevant. They were both saying, like, Lily would be like, Katie's talking crap about you. And then it's like that thing in Mean Girls where it's like, we're like all on the line. It's like, oh, hold on, I'll insert the clip.
At her because she's running for Spring Fling Queen.
Oh my god, I'm not mad at her. I'm worried about her. I think somebody nominated her as a joke or something. I mean, nobody votes for her. She's gonna have a total meltdown. And who's gonna have to take care of her? Me.
So you don't think anyone will vote for her?
Katie, she's not pretty. I mean, that sounds bad, but whatever. The Spring Fling Queen is always pretty. I mean, the crazy thing is that it should be Karen, but people forget about her because she's such a slut. Anyway, I gotta go. I'm going to bed.
Well, she's not mad at you.
Hold on.
Are you okay?
Shh.
Hello? If someone said something bad about you, you'd want me to tell you, right?
No.
What if it was someone you thought was your friend?
What do you...
Hold on, other line. I'm not taking this anymore.
Good for you, Gretch.
Hello?
Let's go out.
Okay, hold on. I'm on the other line with Gretchen.
Don't invite Gretchen. She's driving me nuts.
Hold on.
Okay, hurry up.
It's Regina. She wants to hang out with me tonight, but she told me not to tell you. Do not hang out with her.
Why?
Oh, you don't want me to tell you.
Oh, you can tell me. Hold on. Oh my god, she's so annoying.
Who is?
Who's this?
Gretchen.
Right. Hold on. Oh my god, she's so annoying.
I know. Just get rid of her.
Okay, what is it?
Regina says everyone hates you because you're such a slut.
She said that?
You didn't hear it from me.
A little harsh, Gretch.
Whatever, she has a right to know.
I can't go out. I'm sick.
Boo, you whore.
But, and then Katie comes to me, she's like, Lily's talking crap about you. And Lily comes to me, Katie's talking crap about you. And so I was getting everything that they were saying about me until randomly, it wasn't randomly, so we would go in the band room before school because we didn't want to sit in the loud gym. We would sit and we would just talk before the bell rang and we had to go to class. And so I would sit in the middle and they would sit on either side of me. Or sometimes like they would, like I would sit on the left of them and I would sit on the right of them. Kind of just depending on them. Most days I would be in the middle though. Anyways, one day, this is also something that happened a lot, like they would sit in chairs and I would kind of sit on the floor because like my back, like if I sit in a certain position too long, my back starts to really hurt. So I was like, okay, my back hurts, I'm gonna sit on the floor. So I go sit on the floor and we're like all talking and as the bell rings, I go, I know you're both talking about me and I never want to see either of you ever again. So I never spoke to them ever again and the school year ended and I went online and it was great. So thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I will see you guys Friday. Bye.